Hi everyone, welcome to Homerino Collectibles, where today we're going to be taking a look at the LEGO Star Wars set number 75094, ages 9 to 14. This is the Imperial Shuttle Tydirium. Pretty good size set for the price. Came out this summer. It has 5 minifigures. It's 937 pieces. And then I'll just move it around to the back of the box so that you can check that out a little bit right there. So before we do take a look at the set itself, I just do want to mention today I actually did go ahead and pick up 3 Force Awakens sets. So I got Kylo Ren's shuttle, I got the Special Forces First Order TIE Fighter, and I also got the First Order Transporter. So those reviews will be coming up, and also I'll be reviewing a few older sets, so X-Wing, Y-Wing, Millennium Falcon, especially X-Wing and Millennium Falcon, because they obviously do relate to some newer sets, and you can kind of see the old in case you want to get those as opposed to buying the new. So just stay tuned and subscribe if you want to check out a lot more Star Wars content on this channel. And then just coming down a little bit here, these are all of the little spares that you get in the set, and I do actually think that they are quite good. I just like to have a nice decent assortment of spare parts, but you do actually get quite a few of these translucent pieces. You get a lightsaber piece, a nice little wrencher kind of gun looking piece, so you get quite a few nice little spare pieces there, which is nice. And then we also just get the one instruction booklet, which is very, very good indeed. There's a few of the other minifigures that came out this summer as part of the summer sets, and as you can see, there is a quick little flick through of the instruction manual. So as always with my LEGO Star Wars reviews, let's go ahead and take a quick little look at the time-lapse build, and then we'll get into the review. And here is Imperial Shuttle Tydirium, all built up and out of the packaging. And it's a really, really fun build. Like I said, 937 pieces. It's a really, really great size to go ahead and play with, but it's also a good enough size. You know, it's big enough for it to be a really, really nice, striking piece on the shelf. The most accurate version yet that you can properly play with, because obviously the big scale UCS version isn't really something that you can just pick up and fly around. It has lots of good play features and a good little bundle of minifigures, although I do wish there was at least one more. To start off, we have the 2 Rebel Troopers. As you can see, they have the same leg printing, but the different torsos. There is the back printing. I can't remember, to be honest. Nope, they don't have the double-sided faces, but so you get the one younger one, one older one, or whatever. You know, he has the beard right there. And then they do have weapons, and there is actually a backpack as well, but they are in the ship. I will show you those in a second. And then we have Chewie, so this is the same as the Force Awakens one. It's the newer style, darker version, but he obviously has the old style bowcaster there in the gunmetal color, so that's very nice. Then we have the Han, which I really do like. Comes with the smaller little pistol right there. Has the double-sided head, which I think looks really weird because it sticks out beneath the hairpiece, but it's not too bad. And then we also have Leia, who comes with the gun, and she also has a little bit of food. If we lift up that is what her torso print looks like. She has a secondary face, and then we also have the backside of the torso print right there. So very, very good, very nicely detailed minifigs. But I really, really do think that Luke Skywalker should have been included in this set. I really, really do. So First of all, let's just go ahead and take a look at everything that you can do with the set, and then we'll have a look at the entire thing as a whole, like all opened up a little later on. So first up, let's get to the cockpit because it's the easiest way to store a couple of minifigures. So it opens up just like so, and inside here, if I can just reach it over, you can actually see that we've got a couple of stickers inside there. And we've got the 2 seats and then just like a kind of little bit of storage area back here. If you had like an R2 without his legs, you could like put an R2 in there if you really wanted to. So you could have 2 people and then R2 in the back or something. So what we're going to do is we're going to put Chewie and Han in here. Now there's not really anywhere that you're supposed to store this bowcaster, but I find that it is good to store it in the back with Chewie because it's just a nice little place to hold it, instead of just like whacking it in the back in the storage area and just having it kind of hanging around everywhere. You can very easily just store it in the back there any way you want, really. And then we're going to go ahead and take Han. Let's move his arm over as if he's operating the controls. Whack him in there. So as you can see, you can very comfortably fit, just like the Millennium Falcon, how they're kind of staggered. You can definitely, you know, go ahead and fit 2 figures at least in there. Like I said, you could probably fit an R2 back there or something, or use it as storage for weapons and whatnot, because they're not going to fall out of this, because you're not really going to be tipping this upside down. That comes down, and then you can clearly see them inside there. If you didn't have as tall a figure as Chewie in there, so maybe if you were using this for the Imperials, which I'm going to use it for as my display, but you can go ahead and put someone in there and then you will actually see their face underneath that, so that's perfectly fine. And I think that they look really, really cool. You can see Han there in that driver's seat from all angles, looking really, really cool. We also have some guns on here, so the guns on this segment, which I think that when this lands, the guns may actually come out like that. I can't really remember, or they might at least fold up in some way, shape or form. But we have those guns there, and these guns here can actually look down and fire upon what this thing is flying over. So then we do actually have some storage inside. If I just move one of the wings down a little bit, you can see this side panel right here. It lifts up, and I'll just go ahead and lift it up on the other side as well, just so that we can get a little bit of light in there, so that you can see a little bit better what we're doing. So we have this box right in here, and this is a sticker on top, the Rebel sticker right there. If I get a bit of focus, there we go. Inside we have 3 thermal detonators, which it only actually tells you to build 2, so one of them is actually made up of spare pieces, but you get it. And then an extra one of those pieces of food right there. Obviously you could store various things in here. If you don't put these 2 grey pieces in, I'm sure that you can go ahead and store Chewie's bowcaster in there. There should be enough room. And that just sits right inside there. You also see inside, if I can lift it up a little bit, right in there you have a sticker, and that is I guess showing Endor. And then we have a seat right here, so we can go ahead and sit layer right in there, and as you can see we have a stored missile for the Flick-Fire missiles. Over on the other side we have this little section which has the 2 soldiers' weapons and also a backpack, so you can give one of them a backpack, which is pretty cool. Also an Ewok would have been nice to have with this set, maybe. So, you know, it wouldn't be very expensive to go ahead and just add in an Ewok with it, really, would it? You know, if they weren't going to give us Luke or anyone, I think that an Ewok would have been a good little addition. We have a couple of seats in here, so go ahead and put those right in there, and as you can see, and on this side as well, you get another spare one of those missiles, and you can very easily go ahead and completely cover them up. Now, if we just take a look at the back of the detail, we have the nice engines back here. They look really, really cool. You have the rear guns right here. Very, very nice. Underneath, there is also another feature, and that is the kind of loading ramp. So you bring this down, and the ramp will come. The ramp, sorry, will come down with it, and that is basically directly in the center. So you do have all this storage space. You could obviously stand figures in there and whatnot, There is space for figures to actually stand up inside, so you know you have plenty of space there for at least 2 more minifigures. And if you don't put these little pieces on right here, then you could potentially put, I guess, 3, maybe even 4 on there. That's just the main kind of loading ramp and whatnot. You don't get the kind of movie accurate one that opens up from the front. But yes, you have that option if you wish. You could just kind of like throw someone in the middle there, pull that ramp down, they'll kind of slide down. We do have landing gear right here, which rotates like this, and to put it away, they are connected to one another. They just simply go back like so. They don't actually go like all the way in, but they go kind of, you know, most of the way in, and they look pretty good. So the wings are on the ratcheting system right here. So as you can see, when they're at the fully top position, they are in the correct position right there, and then when they're all the way down, they are in the correct position right there. I do actually think that that is much better if I just bring the camera up here so that you can actually see how it looks. There you go. I think that that looks really, really awesome. Very movie accurate. Very, very awesome indeed. Now, I do actually think that this system is way better than the system where you turn a knob and they all move together. Although that might be better for stop motion because it's more precise in movement, whereas this is ratcheted there, then there, then there, then there. That is still pretty good for stop motion. I do think that, you know, having it like this for playability's sake means that, you know, this isn't ever going to get like loose or anything. They're never going to fall. Both wings are always going to be symmetrical and looking exactly the same in the landing position or in the open position. So, you know, as a kid, I'm sure I would definitely prefer having something that I know is the movie accurate and it's definitely in the right position. So yeah, I was like that. When I played with the Imperial dropship, I had that set, which is a smaller version of this. It's not really meant to be a movie accurate kind of, you know, shuttle design. It's just, it was more about the play feature and whatnot. But, you know, that one, you had to turn the knob and the wings came down together and whatnot. It was really cool. But I always used to, you know, stand there for ages, like trying to get it in like exactly the right way. So I really do like how it's just, boom, it's in the right position. You want to land, boom, it's in the right position. Just so quick, so easy. Very, very good indeed. So let's go ahead and put these wings up. In fact, I will actually just show you one thing. This is where we have the new missiles in here, and you fire it by just pushing down on this little tab right here. Just don't want to lose those things. But as you can see, that is where they fire from, which is really nice because it's built into the design. You can barely even see that the missiles are there. So overall, I really do like this set. You know, you're not going to accidentally fire these missiles because of the position of the kind of trigger right there. It has good solid landing gear that holds this entire thing up. It's got a movie accurate look, well, kind of movie accurate size, I guess, if you would compare it to other Lego sets. It is very good size in comparison to the minifigures. You can store a lot more in this compartment than what actually comes with it. You know, you can get a little bit more in that little box right there. You can also see a few more figures in the center as well, so that's pretty cool. The wings are, you know, awesome with their accurate, you know, positions and whatnot. The engines just look absolutely phenomenal. What I did find with these engines is that this little piece, and this little piece do actually look a little bit, you can kind of see it on camera, I think. They do actually look a little bit more green to me than everything else on here. Like this little piece is blue, and then this little piece looks green. These two pieces look green, whereas these are all blue. So I don't know if that's with everything. They all should be the same color, or whether it's just my set came with green ones, but I'm pretty sure that they are kind of turquoise and they are just translucent blue. But that's just something with my set, just something I'd like to point out right there. I just think it looks absolutely fantastic, and for the price, you know, you're getting a very, very good size and very, very good looking Lego ship right here. I think that for anyone that is a fan of the original trilogy, most notably episode 6, which this is obviously taking place in the Battle of Endor, then you definitely need this set. If you maybe have an Ewok village and whatnot, and you have some like other Endor speeder sets and stuff, this is going to be a fantastic addition to your collection, you know, especially like some ATSTs and stuff. This is going to look awesome displayed with that stuff. And even if you have a Vader, an Emperor, and maybe a TIE Fighter pilot or something, you could have some awesome Death Star scenes of Palpatine coming and visiting the Death Star. So I definitely do recommend this set. It looks awesome. I had a blast building this thing. And yeah, it's just absolutely phenomenal. I've wanted one of these, like, a proper movie accurate looking ish one of these for a long time, and we finally get it. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like. Like I said, stick around to the channel if you want to check out more Star Wars related stuff. Like I said, I've got 3 new sets, and we got some reviews of some older sets coming up as well. Especially useful with the X-Wing and the Falcon, obviously comparing them with some newer sets. If you want to check out pictures of other stuff from my collection, including things coming up for future reviews, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. It's Homerino123, linked in the description below, where you'll also find links to my Twitter and Twitch. And if you want to check out more LEGO Star Wars reviews, go ahead and subscribe. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.